Okay, let's dive into this question that so many of you guys are getting hit with. I've had a lot of my clients call me. There is one company, and I'm not going to call them out here, but there is one company in particular that is aggressively going after service related businesses, roofing in particular. Um, they think that they're going to jump into these verticals that they consider roofing uh, less technical, and that they can throw this on you and there's no way for you to test it, which there really is no way for you to check them. So you're either going to have to take the word for it or not. So the question is, does geotagging images affect Google rankings? Well, let me go ahead and give you the down and dirty quick answer to that. Absolutely not. Okay, so why not? So let's go into the why nots, because they're going to hit you with, okay, well, this is why it's working. And I think one of their things is, well, we have proprietary software. Okay, I hear you. What is that doing? Because first problem they have is Google strips that information off of a picture or an image before it uploads to their system because of privacy concerns. Slack does, and a lot of other platforms do as well. It's all about privacy concerns. So number one is, most phones, your iPhone is going to add geolocation information to that image. So it doesn't have to be done anyway. It's already going to be there in most cases. But now when you upload it to Google, Google strips it off. So, okay, number one problem, how is it helping when Google strips it off? Okay, so you're seeing Sterling Sky right here, because Sterling Sky has just published yet another study on this, because this has been a myth in my SEO world for the last several years. Geotagging was a thing. Everybody did it back years ago. But for some reason, there's a few companies, and one in particular is really aggressive, that is really pushing this agenda again right now. So this is Colin Nelson right here. Collins, you can watch this video, and this is Sterling Sky. Joy Hawkins is probably the best female known name in SEO, local SEO on the planet. She's a Google product expert. She has, contacts at Google. And she has done another study. So you got to remember this. You cannot study a Google business profile that is actively having SEO done to it in any shape, form, or fashion, because you're not going to know what's moving that needle. So you've got to have a Google business profile or a website and web pages to test that has had nothing going on for some time. And then you can actually run a current and accurate test. So Joy took these Google business profiles and she added geo information to the images. Of course, Google stripped it off as soon as they uploaded. So of course, that's not going to work. So the next thing is, they're going to tell you, okay, well, if we put the geo tag information on your website, in particular, the page that is linked to your Google profile, which is going to be this page right here. This is going to take you to, in a lot of cases, it's going to take you to the home page. That is not the best page for this to go to. You should have a location page for, like in this case, Hammond. And so that link is going to take you straight to the Hammond page on their website. So now they're going to tell you, okay, well, let's put those geotagged images on your website. Okay, well, they tested that as well, and you're going to look right here. And of course, what is geotagging to begin with? Let's just get that. Okay, well, it's latitude and longitude information. And you can look at the files and things like that are going on here. So they tested that on sites that were not actively being worked for SEO. And there was absolutely no, you can see right here, there's just no needle moving at all right here. So the second part of that is, it doesn't work on your website either. So there's a lot of different things that you can do that are actually going to work. And I think this particular company is hitting you for, I think, $1,000 a month. Spend that money on Google pay-per-click. That's gonna get you some leads and some business. Right now it's a little bit slow out there in a lot of markets. So you need to be smart with your money. You need to be smart with where you're getting your leads. But you can go to Sterling Sky, look up this post, and look at Colin's video right here, as well as Joy's in-depth study on this. You can buy it from the Last Local U. They do these a couple times a year. So that presentation was actually done in person at the Last Local U. And, you know, they have debunked this myth numerous times in the past couple of years, but Joy in particular has a couple times in the last year. So this paper that she wrote just came out within the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. So this is really, you know, time sensitive here for what's going on with you guys, because I had another client call me yesterday and want me to sit in on a call from this company, and I don't know if he told them that I was going to be sitting in on it or not, but they never made the call. And I can tell you why they didn't make the call, because, you know, the first thing I was going to tell them is, okay, well, show me how this is working, because it doesn't. So don't spend your money on this. You know, read this, contact me. I'll go through the details. I mean, it'd take a while to go through all the details on this. I'm trying to make as quick a video as I can to get you in and out of this. But the key thing is right here, guys, do not spend $1,000 a month geotagging photos. It is not going to get you anything or anywhere. Spend that money on your LSA ads, on your PPC ads, or if you're doing SEO, spend that somewhere getting more links bought, more content put on your website. Those are the things that are going to move the needle, especially in the local pack. You know, it just absolutely doesn't work. So at the end of the day, if you guys have questions, y'all want me to go into a deep dive on this with you, I'd be more than happy to, because you know, these myths need to be debunked out there, and because they're taking advantage of a lot of guys out there. And if you're doing this and you see this video, then go back to them and tell them to prove it to you. It's going to be hard for them to prove anything or disprove, but here's your study, and here's what you can club them over the head with, because I'm telling you, it just don't waste your money. All right, talk to you guys later.